Now, hello there, I'm Deba and I welcome you to another episode of Streetfiles brought to you by Manifest Apparel. Now, thefts, kidnapping, murder, and other forms of crime is something that has been and is still disturbing the peace of our society. On the other hand, jungle justice, which is the public lynching of alleged criminals, is something that is gradually becoming a disturbing trend in society. So I ask, do you think there's any form of crime that is deserving of jungle justice? Stick around, let's find out what Nigerians have to say.
This episode of Street Files is brought to you by Manifest Apparel.
What's your name?
My name is Femi.
So Femi, please, do you think there's any crime that actually is deserving of jungle justice?
If there will be any crime, I think it will be rape.
Rape, okay. Why would you say rape?
Because there is no logical explanation you can give for rape. There's literally no logical explanation. If you were to say robbery now, there'll be a reason because probably you don't have money, but like there's literally no logical explanation you could give for rape.
So if you see people beating up a rapist, you will join them?
Not necessarily join them, but at least he deserves it.
Would you encourage them or will you discourage them?
I'll just be neutral, but at least somewhere in my mind somewhere I would encourage it.
No. No matter what it is, they just hand the person over to the police or any law enforcement. No need for them to just what I know is that jungle justice is bad. It's bad.
Okay. So if you were walking by the streets now, by the roadside, and you saw people gathered beating up a thief, what would you do in that instance?
I will try all my possible best to stop them from eating the person, or I'll try my possible best and make sure I call the police. For them to come urgently before they kill the person. Because if they kill the person, they don't have any gain. What's the gain there if they kill the person? But the person just hand the person to the police officer or any law enforcement.
No. Because if you take a proper look at the society, we are being directed by law. There should be law. Where there's no law, there's no crime. So in as much as there is a law that is guiding everybody, you can't just go out and say, this body stole and be. There's no basis for jungle justice and even in any religious circles. So I don't think there should be something called jungle justice.
So if you see people gathered lynching someone who just committed a crime, what would you do in that instance?
In the first instance, I don't think I will be able to stay there because these are a group of mob. If you decide to go there, you might be attacked because being the kind of person you are, you want to rescue them. Oh God, don't do this, don't do. And saying that might infuriate them, and they may pounce on you. I'll call the police.
To me, I don't think there's any crime that deserves that. You understand? Since we have a law enforcement agency, which you can report to them, no matter what the case is that the person committed, no matter how long or how much the crime is, I think the best way to do is to report the person to law enforcement agency, either police, army, or even vigilante. They can just hand over them to. From there, they can take the person. If the case deserve either to go to the law, to go any other way, they can do that. That's what I prefer.
So if you see people gathering and beating up a thief, what will you do?
For me, because maybe not sometimes most of our youth, some of them they take hard drugs. You understand? So it's very hard for me as a person to challenge them at that moment because they can even come to me also. So for me, if I see that in that case it's a case that I can put mouth, I can just advise people that why can't you take this person to police or some people that can handle him instead of you beating him or kill him. Okay, no, in most cases, that person that we are even beating may not even be guilty of what I'm beating him for or beating him or her for.
We don't deserve it because we have law. Let the law prevail. Okay. That's just it.
So if you see people beating a thief on the street, you will discourage them or what will you do?
No, I will discourage them now, but there is little I can do because there are plenty more than I'm very little, so what can I do? But I will just talk, but if they can listen, then it's fine. If they cannot listen, then no problem.
So you've heard it for people. For majority of the respondents, they believe that there is no logical explanation for jungle justice. But one thing that is actually striking is the fact that none of them would actually step in to help when jungle justice is being carried out. However, if you see people lynching a supposed criminal, be sure to call the police or any law enforcement agency. And that's our offering at this time. Don't forget to follow us across all our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Connect Nigeria. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Connect Nigeria also, and log on to our website for more information at www.connectnigeria.com. Till we see you again, it's bye for now.
This episode of Street Files is brought to you by Manifest Apparel.